Hi everyone, this is the support video for anchor activity number 1, the interview. At the top of our directives, it says our text centers around the story of Quan, an African-American teenager with life experiences related to family separation, trauma, peer pressure, and incarceration. With the help of outside community members, your group will be constructing interview questions and hosting an interview that will be recorded. This recording will then be uploaded to our classroom webpage for others to watch. The tweetable summary. This anchor asks you to interview an expert related or connected to our text. Write a group letter to the expert talking about what you've learned, and write a 2-voice poem connecting to the text and the interviewee. Part 1, research. To understand how to design questions, you must understand your subject. Conduct some casual research on the person you're assigned to interview in terms of his or her profession. What does his or her career consist of? What role does his or her career have in our classroom text? What questions do you have about this career? Once you set up that Google Doc, make sure that you share it with me using the email below. Part 2, your questions. Design questions that would be appropriate, relative, and informative to our classroom unit. It's a good rule of thumb to create more questions than needed. You never know how your person will answer the questions. Use the "what kinds of questions do you ask" link to the left to help formulate your questions as a group. Remember, you should construct at least 12 questions. It's important to have more questions in order to be better prepared. Part 3, equipment check. While this may look different in remote spaces, we want to make sure that the video and audio work so that it's a smooth transition for our guest. We don't want technology to be the reason why we can't collect data. All guests will be joining us via Zoom. Additionally, please practice sending a video to Mrs. Bonner. You'll be responsible in sending your video to Mrs. Bonner via email. Part 4, day of the interview. On the interview day, take turns asking questions and video record the entire interview. Once the interview is complete, it'll be uploaded to our class webpage for others to watch. You will only have about 30 minutes with our outside guests. Please use this time very well. Part 5, video sharing is important. It's your responsibility to make sure Mrs. Bonner has access to your video that you've constructed from your interview with our expert. They will be placed on the class website for others to view. Lastly, as part of this anchor, partner with someone in your anchor group. Take a moment to read the example poem of A Tale of Two Soldiers to better understand a 2-voice poem and what it actually looks like. From there, make a copy of the 2-poem writing support document and share it with your partner. Follow the guidelines on the support document as well as check out other examples of 2-voice poems. Use the support document to construct your 2-voice poem between a character from our text and the person you just interviewed. Take your notes from your support document and create a final draft. This could be in Google Docs, but it could also be used with tools like Canva, etc. Publish your poem final draft to a new blog post titled Unit 4 Interview 2-Voice Poem. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out anytime.